Hello everyone on YouTube, this is SojaBoy87. I was thinking of doing a video on hands, so how I do them and stuff. Well, I notice that it's very difficult for anyone, right, when they start drawing anatomy and stuff, that hands are the most difficult, because I notice that when certain artists, hide the hands behind their character or keep them in their pocket, they're not confident enough quite yet to draw hands. Well, I am in the same boat. I don't think there's anyone in this whole entire world that has not had difficulty drawing hands, but I'm going to hopefully give you some ideas how to easily draw them the way I usually draw them. So here we go. Usually have either a pencil, sharpener, whatever on you. I'm using mechanical. When it comes to drawing hands, there's going to be a lot of trial and error. So I'm just going to basically just show you how I do it. Okay, so just make like a square palm, like that. Basically, I'm going to define it some more so you can see it better. And usually I try showing like the top of it there, and then slowly angling downward, so that I can define the wrist. And usually I do that with a little bump on the sides there, and then go down. Okay. Then I usually to define where I'm gonna draw my fingers, I'm gonna put little dots usually. There we go. And then I usually draw a little side here, little circular motion there, and to define where I'm going to be, it's usually in the middle, so I'm going to put a dot there. Okay, then I start from the side here, going up, and seeing as the pinky is the shortest finger, or smallest finger, I'm only going to go so far, meet that point there, or that dot, go over, usually define up, and then go up there, go a little bit further past the pinky, the ring finger there. It's gonna, most of the stuff's gonna go down in between where the finger's gonna be. So, see, right in the middle where the finger's gonna be. And then there, going up, and this is gonna be I think it's the middle finger, going up a little bit past the ring finger, going down, stopping right there where the separation is going to be, and then this one, the pointer finger is going to probably be somewhat shorter or equal to the ring finger. See? And I'm going to go down again here, stopping where it's going to be differentiating between the the pointer finger and the thumb. I usually define the space by putting a line from the top of the finger going down to where the dot is right here, defining where the thumb's going to be. And then I go right here, make like a curvaceous motion there. Trista, shush. There you go, that's my cat there. Defining that there. Then I'll go back here. There we go. So there is a regular palm there. You can then, erase lines and stuff like that. And then define where, if it's going to be flat, face hand down, or palm up, you just define this. And this is going to be palm up. Usually where the thumb thing goes. And then I usually do a lighter line there to define the middle of the palm. And you just erase lines and stuff like that. And believe me, don't take my way of doing things as last. Just do what works better for you. If this helps you, I am so grateful. I'm happy that it actually worked out for you in a sense. And if it didn't, there's so many other books out there, videos, how to draw hands, that, whatever works for you. There we go. And you can always differentiate between older hands, like people that are like a little bit older characters, or younger characters, between female and male, between babies. I noticed that with baby hands, it usually starts with a circle, like that. and then doing like this to define the palm being up. And then you stop, you make the thumb there, just make a little circle, go down, and then you don't really have to put the lines. It's mostly just a continual thing of going up and down, up and then down, up, down, up, down, and then going to the sides. Baby palm. And to give you more definition, I usually will, darken up certain spots and everything. Baby hands are very circular, pudgy. They're pretty much easy to draw. Like that. And then, just like to define. There you go. So that's a baby hand, adult hand. I noticed that with female hands, they're very petite. So then the palm's usually very thin. Like I said, there's a square again. Top point being more upward and then going downward. Defining the wrist. The wrist is very small. And then just doing the same thing like I did from the top. Do it with the female hand. Dot, 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 and dot. Okay. Female hands have a tendency of being more curvaceous. Very simple fingers. You can also define a fingernail. See, male hands are very much bulky, like not very curvaceous. Like I noticed that in manga, female hands are very, slender, fluid, while men's fingers have a tendency of being very, like I say, here's a fingernail right there, very long, not to be like rude, but a little bit jagged than female hands. There you go. So it's like you'll notice the joint there, and it's very long in proportion. But yeah, here's a basic video and everything how to do so. Then you can, using these basic simple tools right here, you can make different gestures. I know there's another gesture I like in manga that people use, or manga artists use, where they have like the side palm. I'm gonna define a finger here, define the thumb there. And here, it's going to go like here. It's like almost like a shushing gesture, like shh, when someone puts their finger, their pointing finger in front of their face. See, you get the top point is going to overlap the bottom, and the bottom is going to overlap the last bit of the drawing. Sorry if you didn't see that part, but yeah. And then defining where the pinky finger is going to be, that palm. There you go. Hopefully you can see this video. And then finger, and then where the thumb right here is going to be. See? There you go. Let me draw a picture for the face there to give you an idea. Like that, just like that and stuff. So yeah. Just a basic, hand tutorial and stuff. I know that people were asking me about body proportion, which I'm going to do next. This one was just more spur of the moment. It's easier for me to do because I have to be at work in the next half hour, so I'm going to get ready for work. But hopefully this will quench your appetite for now. And if you guys want me to do another tutorial on hands on different postures, I'll do that too. Yeah, so enjoy your rest of the weekend, stuff like that. Hopefully it's not going to be rainy or whatnot, so, like here in Missouri, so, yay. Mwah.